Hi, thanks for joining us. My name is Mark Forster. I'm from Comscare, part of the Ingram Micro Group. So we've got Wayne Sutcliffe with us, who went to VMworld as part of VMware. We've got Amar Jandu, who went to Microsoft Ignite. And we've got Dan Maynard, who was at the Cisco Partner Summit over in Vegas. There's so much commonality in what the vendors are talking about via cyber security, be it around data, the customer experience, DevOps essentially is a kind of what the message is which you're coming across as. One thing is it's harder for them all to be on the same of, although in particular verticals it would be on specific product launches. Often lots of reasons why people go to these events is to hear the latest and greatest and see it first in terms of the product launches. So starting with Cisco. Product launches in Cisco, was there anything going on?
No.
So not the Meraki AP with the cellular backup?
That one? I think probably the two to mention would be, you say Meraki in terms of that cellular backup up against Cradlepoint. I think they recognise that they were missing a massive chunk of the market with that, so I think that will, in terms of opportunities there is obviously fantastic. I think the other main ones around it, I guess in terms of, we talked a lot about customer experience and consumer experience, was around the telepresence and the WebEx portfolio.
Yeah, they did a live demo on it, didn't they?
Did a live demo on it, which was very brave, but it worked fantastically well. Again, it felt very much that the methodology in terms of the development that they put into that WebEx portfolio and the telepresence, in terms of, again, it being a consumer-driven experience, really was to the fore, I felt, in terms of recognising that everyone is a lot more used to things like FaceTime, etc., Skype, whatever it may be these days. And it really felt like they're recognising that even in a business environment, some of the changes they made to the portfolio and the new launch was absolutely more around the consumer experience being a more positive one as part of that. So yeah, it really felt like they were recognising some of the areas where they either are missing the revenue opportunity with the Meraki launch, or equally recognising that the next sort of step of evolution is around making sure that the product, the technology that they supply out to the market is in tune with that, with the consumer. And
I think you've hit the nail. One of the things which I love most about that live demo that they did was being mindful of the way that people are working is changing. People aren't always in an office or whatever. So they're changing their technology and some of their software to enable you to do that in a more professional manner, like blurring the background or even green screening it so you can pretend that you're in the office, hypothetically speaking, I think was the example which you showed. But it was good. It was good. I like the live demo for that. And obviously you mentioned a live demo. One of you guys mentioned a live demo as well.
Microsoft are now using their own technologies that developed a while ago to synergize and come up with new solutions or new technologies. So there were heaps of demos, but one that really stuck out was they set up a tablet that in this demo that the person displaying it was like a solar panel engineer or a solar panel salesman. And just imagine going on site with the tablet and being able to, use augmented reality to be able to see where the solar panels would be in front of you. So it's like a VR.
Yeah.
It was a VR. And it was amazing. It was amazing. But some of the other key technologies, I've already mentioned Azure Arc, so single pane of glass. So Azure Sentinel, which is a cloud-native SIEM solutions, which is so easy to integrate with different endpoints, in different partner products. Really, going back to business process automation. So, Power Apps being able to automate whole swaths of your manual operations in your business. And I could think of some areas, within this business, within our business, which we could use. And also a lot of AI keeps on coming up as well. Artificial intelligence. A lot of Microsoft's technologies now are using AI to make the customer experience even better. So even with, say, for like Teams or SharePoint, when you're searching for something, it starts to log. This person is looking for something that like this, and then the AI will bring back suggested terms, or are you really looking for this? It's like it's an artificial intelligence that helps your productivity increase even more as an employee or a worker. So
I'll tell you, we've done quite well here. We've been talking now for a while, and that's the first mention, I think, really of AI and augmented reality and things like that, which is obviously very big buzzes everywhere at the minute. But no, it's good to hear the launches from VMware.
So, going back into repeating myself, I think it comes back down to Project Tanzu, which is the bringing together of their acquisitions. It's the getting your applications developed, built, deployed, managed, and then having them scale out as your organisation grows and expands and your needs expands. And again, being disruptive in that market, that was the one big space. And the other piece around cloud and endpoint security, to the point of where Dell themselves now have deployed Carbon Black internally for all their endpoints. So it's a huge endorsement internally from themselves of recent acquisitions. I think they're the biggest launches that VMware really wanted to get out there, and what's going to be changing and shaping the future in 12, 18, 36 months time.